Welcome to Spinal Education with Dr. Steve Cohn. Today's segment, keeping your back and body healthy.
Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Cohn with Cohn Chiropractic. Thanks for joining us. We're going to talk about some wellness tips, ways to keep your back and body healthy so you can do things that you value, maybe spending time with friends and family, vacationing, doing sports, whatever it may be. So let's talk about some of those do's and don'ts. We're going to start here and look at your spine. Your spine is made up of 24 bones that are movable. The neck area, the mid-back, and lower back. We're going to talk about each section and go over those and tell you some do's and don'ts. We have Marcy with us here today. She's going to help us and show some problems that can happen. The spine is made up of 24 bones. The neck area has 7 of those. Some problem positions, Marcy's going to help us out. The first one is when the neck goes forward, we call that flexion. As Marcy's showing us here, maybe you're looking down at your cell phone, doing a lot of texting, playing games. That can put added pressure across the neck area, leading to neck pain, potential headaches down the road. So again, we recommend, if you can, to put your arms on the armrest and hold the phone up as high as you can. Maybe it's a book, maybe it's a magazine, do those different things. That'll help straighten that neck area and get the proper curve in that area, taking the pressure off the neck and muscles. The next problem position with the neck could happen is if your head is bent to the side. Maybe you're on your phone, in your car, maybe at work. That can cause that spine to bend to the side, and that'll put pressure on those neck muscles, causing problems with that. Another problem with the neck is if the head goes back too far. Maybe you're doing jobs at home, maybe painting, ceiling, working up on high cupboards. What we recommend when you paint like ceilings, walls, use the extender pole with a roller. That'll help save some of the pressure on the neck area. Also use a step ladder, step stool as much as you can to get closer to those objects. The last position for the neck we'll talk about is that if the head is turned too much. We call that rotation, just like Marcy's showing us here. And that can often happen if you're a stomach sleeper. You sleep on your stomach, you have to turn, of course, to breathe. That'll cause problems. What we recommend is sleep either on your side or on your back is ideal. Next, we're going to head to the middle part of your spine. That's the thoracic spine. It's made up of 12 vertebrae. The good news is this area is usually pretty stable. The reason is we have our ribs that come around and support that part of your spine, but there are some problems that can happen. Those usually happen when you're doing like pushing and pulling activities. Maybe you're vacuuming around the house. A lot of people with vacuuming, they don't like to do it. They want to get it done real fast. They're taking really big strides, big strokes. What we recommend is take smaller steps, smaller strides, stay closer to the vacuum. Another problem in this area can happen, say you're doing things around the house, around the yard, such as raking, shoveling snow. Those types of pushing and pulling activities can aggravate that area. We recommend to do some good exercises and stretches before you get out and do those activities. And definitely take a break. If you're out in the yard working for a number of hours, take a break. Next, we're going to head down to the lower part of the spine. That's the lumbar spine, made up of 5 vertebrae. And unfortunately, low back pain is almost epidemic in today's society. 95 million people per year will have some type of low back problem. And people often ask, why does that happen so often? A couple reasons. Our spine has a design flaw. The first thing you can see here, the bones are nice and small up top, but as it comes down the spine, the vertebrae get bigger. That makes sense. Gives us more support across that area. But what you don't see and what the problem is the ligaments are very big up here, but as they come down the spine, the ligaments actually get smaller. So there's a design flaw. That's one reason. The second reason is what people do to their spine. They often don't lift and bend properly, and that can cause a lot of strain down through here. In fact, it can lead to a disc herniation shown right here, where that disc has moved out to the side. And that most commonly happens when people kind of bend forward, put strain on that lower part of their spine, and then they can twist at the same time. And that'll lead to a disc herniation. So what we recommend is bend at the knees, use your strong leg muscles, keep the object in close when you're bending, and that'll keep your back as straight as possible at the same time. Next, we're going to talk about some tips on the proper way to sleep to keep your back and body healthy then. We often get questions about what's the best mattress, what's the best pillow, how to sleep to keep your spine in proper alignment. So we'll talk about a few of those things. And first we'll start out with the pillows. What type of pillows do we recommend? We recommend either feather or a special pillow we call a Chiropractic water pillow. Feathers are nice because they come around and contour to the neck area. But we have this pillow called the Chiropractic water pillow. This is the latest technology. It's designed to help support the neck area, eliminate neck pain. And how it does that is by adding water to the pillow. You can design it to fit you perfectly. If you want a firmer pillow, add a little more water. A softer one, take some water out, of course. And this will come around and support and contour the neck to give you the proper alignment so you can get the best night's sleep possible. Mattresses, what we recommend with a mattress is you want to look for a mattress that has a lot of coils. The higher the coils, the more support you'll get. At home, you can go and test your mattress to see if it's the right firmness for you. What we recommend is go in about 8 inches from the edge of your mattress and put your knee down, and it should sink down ideally 2 to 4 inches. If it only goes in an inch or two, it's too firm. If it goes in further than that, it's too soft. Other mattresses that are out there are the Tempur-Pedic and the Sleep Number. Those are nice because those contour right to your spine. So again, Marcy's going to help us out, and the best way to get into bed is just like Marcy is here sitting on the edge, and then the best way to lay down, lay onto your side here, and sleeping on your side is a position we highly recommend. A couple things you want to look for. As you can see, Marcy's knees are together here. We don't recommend that. We recommend to put a little pillow in there because that will put a lot of pressure on the hip and lower back area if you sleep with your knees together. So put a pillow between there. When you lay down, you should look at your nose, and your nose should line up right with your spine if you have a good pillow. If your pillow is too fluffy, it'll push your head up a little bit. If it's too soft, it'll go down, of course. So look at one, have a friend or someone look and make sure your nose is right in line with the spine for a good pillow that does support you. Another way to sleep is on the back. If you want to turn on your back here, Marcy, if you sleep on your back, that's fine, but make sure your knees are bent a little bit. Maybe again, put a pillow underneath your knees with that area, okay? And then how to get up off the bed. What we recommend is turn to your side and then kind of swing your legs over and just kind of push yourself right on up. That's the ideal way to get out of bed to support your back.
Thanks for joining us on Spinal Education with Dr. Steve Cohn of Cohn Chiropractic Center of Winona. For more information, please visit our website at cohnchiropractic.com, or to schedule a consultation, call us at 507-454-4898.